Ready?
Hey girls, I'm excited to be here. I grew up in Connecticut and went to college at the University of North Carolina. I was a goalie there for 4 years, and I'm fortunate enough to continue playing the sport after college, where I trained with the U.S. Women's National Team and also play professionally for Athletes Unlimited. Had a really awesome, fun summer competing in 2021 and look forward to 2022 summer filled with lacrosse. I'm a goalie. I didn't start off as a goalie. I played many sports, somehow fell in love with the position, but I'm also here to kind of talk to you guys about how, as you know, it's a team sport. So even though the goalie is in the crease and it may seem pretty isolating, they are involved with the defense, whether it's a communication standpoint, letting them know what they see the offense playing as, and also just as in this sake, what I'm going to go over a demo of a woman down situation. So when your team gets a card and your defense is down a player. Team is woman down. You are playing a zone. Have you younger girls heard of zone before? Raise your hand if you have. Yeah, so you're kind of playing a space more rather than the player. You can also play a zone 7-on-7, but in this sake, when you're woman down, you want to play a zone because you want to cover the area since you're person down. So how it works is you have two defenders low, one at this point of the crease, one at that point of the crease, one covering that elbow here, two up top here. And it takes a lot of communication and also anticipation. So if you're a defender or a midi, it's very important to understand how the offense works when they are woman up, because then you can anticipate, see how the ball moves. Typically what happens is the offense, they're trying to bring it to one side, shift the whole defense here, because the girl backside is usually open. As defense, we leave the girl farthest from the ball open because it's hardest to get it there. It's hard to swing it there. If she does swing it there, it takes time. So then the defense has time to recover and shift again. Okay, so as defense, you're kind of just moving on this string together. And you have your main component, the goalie, who can see almost everything. The goalie has their eyes on the ball. But in this case, the goalie, what I'm going to go over is how to interact and utilize your goalie when you are woman down, because they can sometimes cover that seventh player that you may not get to. The offense is smart. They're trying to mix you up. They're trying to move you out of your position, trying to get you to recover. A lot of times what you may feel is that you get stuck in 3 seconds. So what will happen is, goalie, it's important for you to always say where the ball is. And sometimes what the attack will do is they may bring 3 behind. That could get tricky. But maybe this player can't take her because another girl's cutting through. So this girl's coming around, maybe creating space for this girl to dodge. Okay? If this defender though needs to sit, maybe is trying to talk to her girl, oh, take her here, but gets caught up. Then that's when then she'll tell her goalie, coming around. Whereas a goalie, you want to recognize, hey, there's the two attackers that are low. That's usually where their place are. If you recognize one goes up here, and then the other one on this side is coming around, that's where you anticipate, and you can come out a little. Now, as a goalie, if the ball's on this side, you typically don't want to come out here to cover that. You'd want to do it if the girl was open down here and just show slide. So you're kind of like a defender. And that's when you talk to your D of, okay, I'm here, I got your help. You see your D recover, you come back in. And if you're a defender and you say, I'm leaving, as a goalie, you recognize, that's where it's important down here to say, I'm leaving, going through, meaning you're taking your player through, and now that spot, a defender isn't there. Because zone is all about playing your spots in that area, and less the person. It's more you're kind of exchanging people. So as a goalie, you're very much so not just communicating where the ball is, but communicating with these two defenders well. So think about you're playing, you three are really communicating a lot. And then also, as a goalie, you can go out for those interceptions. You may see that there are some slip cuts here, and that's when you can go for it. If you're a righty goalie, it's better to go for them here with your stick right here getting in the way, rather than trying to go like this. You typically can cause a foul. It's just about anticipating it and communicating it. Also know that it's a mindset, right? Your teammate may get a card and they may say oh shoot, like we're doomed. But recognize that you girls practice woman down all the time, I bet, in practice with drills. Whether it's 3v2, 4v3, 5v4, 6v5, 7v6. So you can do it. Like you can handle a 3-on-2 over here, or a 4v3 over here, or a 2-on-1 over there. So kind of just keep that mindset. Let that pump you up. Like, hey, I can take on this challenge with my teammates. Really communicate, be loud, dictate that, because the offense is not going to expect that. They kind of think they have the advantage, but have that presence about you that you know what you're doing and you can handle that.